Oh, someone's calling. Hello? 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 By the way, I
Yeah.
just started my stream when you called.
Oh, okay.
Did you just wake up?
Yeah.
So I was asking, like I literally went into a group chat of Granny,
Yeah.
and I spoke through this, and they didn't really tell me anything different.
Yeah.
But as soon as I asked the question, then they were like, you do kind of sound different, like a little lower than usual, like a little, like the voice is more downtone, not like high pitch. At least that's what Granny said.
Yeah.
I heard my headset though through when I went into a call with Drath, and I heard myself in City through him. It didn't sound so bad.
Yeah, it's not so bad. It's just,
It's just your pickiness.
yeah.
Although your $120 Corsair did not sound that good. Like there was something in the background. Like there was like few films over it.
Yeah.
But mine, is there like, does it sound like there's a few films over it or something? Although I had the mic really close to my mouth at one point, and Drath was like, "Oh, you sound the same now," because apparently it went like right at my mouth. But Granny advised to put it away from my mouth to avoid something, I don't know, something that was in the background.
Plosives.
Huh?
Plosives. That's what you move the mic away from your mouth for.
No. But honestly, like, do I sound okay though? Like, it's clear.
Yeah, it's clear, just not as good as what your other
Yeah.
one is.
So basically, the wired one, like, basically, as long as it's clear, honestly, because the wired one makes my voice a lot more high pitch. I've noticed that in the recordings. But with this mic, it makes my voice a lot more just lower. Like like not high pitch much. Right?
It's got more bass in it than.
Yeah. I would think it, yeah. And I guess, like, because I spoke to a few people like, just a few people in city, and they didn't say anything, you know, like
Yeah.
much. They didn't comment. They heard me. That's a good sign. And it seems to be clear. So I guess it's a good thing. Although, I guess my only, like, I, I watched a whole movie with this headset, and it's honestly pretty okay. It's not as loud as the other one, though.
Yeah.
Um, but the thing about my wired is I do put the mic above my eye because I feel like I'm too loud. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I
What, on
do.
your other headset or this one?
My wired. I put it above my eye, the mic,
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm way too loud on that one. As for this one, it seems like I have to put it like near my mouth at least, like near my
Yeah.
mouth, in order to, you know, to not sound distant.
Yeah.
Uh, in order to, you know, to not sound distant. So I'm hearing myself on YouTube, my YouTube live, and it seems to be clear. So I'm hearing myself on YouTube, my YouTube live, and it seems to be clear. Honestly, Tom, You know, what if we're face to face and I sound like this mic, right?
You're not gonna sound like that, but
I know I'm not. It's gonna be different. I don't know. I don't know. I think I sound clear enough. Like it sounds okay.
yeah.
I've just been going over it all day, honestly. Well, besides going to Olive Garden. But yeah. Honestly, I think this isn't so bad for a $30 wireless headset. I'd rather, like, if I were to compare, like, to an expensive one, like, who
Yeah.
knows, you know? Like, what if it's not as good? You know?
On your YouTube, it doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah, on YouTube I don't sound so bad. That's what that's what I'm
Might just
saying.
be Discord. Your YouTube
Huh?
might just be Discord.
So bad. That's what I'm
Might just
saying.
be Discord. Your YouTube
Huh?
might just be Discord.
So bad. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I really don't sound too bad. Cause I'm hearing myself on Discord. I don't sound so bad. It sounds clear actually. Huh.
Which is not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad, honestly. I don't think it's too bad. I'm probably just gonna keep this one, honestly.
Yeah.
The
Might
reason
just be
why,
Discord, to be honest.
huh?
Might just be Discord.
Could be. I mean, I spoke to Draft through Discord, and he said he didn't really notice like it being anything. Like, yeah, I'm kind of a my voice sounds different in a way, but not in a bad way. That's what he said. But then I think he was just being
Yeah.
nice. You know? Um, but yeah, I just feel like the wired one I'm more high pitch on. But this headset is gonna be so good when when I want to go, not be wired to it, you know?
Yeah.
Did you fix how your Corsair was speaking though?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Huh. But yeah, I mean, I guess I believe I may have lucked out. The only reason why I got this one was because it was the same brand as my wired one.
Okay.
It's the same brand. It's called Siberia. Um, I've the thing is I've gone through a lot of headsets in the past. Um, I had a heavy, big, bulky one before, and then when I got Siberia, it really stuck because like when I streamed with it, I sounded fine. And I
Yeah.
could hear like certain things in the distance that others couldn't. Um, but that's only if I did like the max loudness on anything.
Yeah.
With this, well, honestly, I put the audio low when I go scavenging. Like my audio is usually on the lowest.
Yeah.
When I go scavenging or fishing, because that's when I'm like, eating dinner and I'm watching like some movie and I don't want to hear the game sounds. But
Yeah.
let's see, change. I always do it halfway at least because it's really loud to me. Let's see. It's really loud to me. It's really loud to me. It's echoing. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I don't have to return this. The last ones I did have, I definitely had to return because oh my god, the game sounds on that one, that other wireless, was so crappy. Like it had a
Yeah.
very echoey-ish sound to the game, and I couldn't use the mic.
Yeah.
I could not use the mic. What if Han's in city? Wait. Is Han in city? No. It's not. Oh, but he did say that, you know. Yeah, we were talking about wireless stuff. And he said he actually was about to buy a Corsair Void.
Yeah.
But I told him my opinion on it after hearing you.
Shouldn't really go off that because mine's like 12 years old.
Yeah, but still, it's just, you know. Honestly, do
Yeah.
you guys have easy returns, like after you get a package?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. So you guys have to be a lot more careful.
Yeah.
At least with Amazon, with us, we just drop it off at a big ass store and they do it for free.
Yeah.
Which I only just learned. I could have returned a lot of packages. Anyway, who the heck is lurking on Twitch and not saying anything? Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people on the list. I don't know if this is just from the past stuff or... Oh. Hmm. I just don't know who else is in city to test with. But so far, I'm hearing myself through Draft. He does emphasize that my wired one makes me a lot louder than this one.
Yeah.
And he does say I do kind of sound different because this one makes my voice, I guess, lower. But I emphasized him if I still spoke clearly, you understand me, there was no cutting up, and he said there wasn't.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a good thing. Anyway, what's your plans today?
Right now I'm looking at food.
What are you planning on
really-
getting?
I don't know. I'm just scrolling through beats at the moment.
We had a lot. Wait, I think I got some pictures. I think I got one picture. Freaking our server was funny. When my mom asked him to take a picture of us, he was like, "Oops, I accidentally took a selfie," and he actually did, and he didn't delete it. He was funny though. Yeah, did picture my food. Yeah, I got that. I didn't really enjoy the trip. They call it trip to Italy, basically. I didn't really enjoy it. I like the ravioli that's on the right side though. That ravioli was the bomb. Why is it not showing? It's showing other. Yeah, that's the chicken, the Freddo, and the lasagna, and then the ravioli on the side. The ravioli was actually pretty okay. I like the ravioli among all the other stuff. It was actually pretty good. The only thing is they charged for the sauce, which is like $2.50. I was like, what?
Well, they charge for ravioli sauce.
Shit.
And it doesn't come with the ravioli.
It didn't come with the No, it was supposed to come with the marinara, I think. And then he suggested for the, what do you call it? He suggested the Alfredo sauce, and we decided to go with that. It actually is really good, though.
Yeah.
But honestly, I shouldn't have ordered the trip to Italy. I should have ordered the ravioli as well, because that was really good. Oh, I forgot I was carrying that. 4 minutes to blackout. Who is lurking on Twitch? There's like 4 of you guys. Who is it? I know one is Tom. But they're not saying anything. Oh, and then my mom said it was her birthday. So the server was like, oh, here, pick any dessert you want for your birthday. And you know what?
What?
They didn't check her ID.
Yeah.
So, and all of them sang happy birthday to her when they brought it. It was funny. And coincidentally, behind us was another birthday person with the same name. I was like, what?
Right.
I was like, really? But yeah. So he was like, oops, I accidentally took a selfie, and he actually did, and he didn't delete it. It was funny though. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I can see that I do sound lower. I was just listening at the YouTube one. But honestly, it's straight. Like, it's straight. It doesn't cut off.
Yeah.
Do you work tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It was supposed to be my day off, but
What?
yeah.
And then they called you and you accepted.
Yeah, well, I could have saved money.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be doing the next 7 days straight.
Oh.
That's an extra 5 hours on top of my hours, so
True. Next week is payday. I'm supposed to be getting a little bit more than my usual because they didn't put in my vacation hours last time.
yeah.
So, yeah. There is now 5 people lurking in Twitch and nobody said anything. So guys, what is your opinion on my audio right now in comparison to the last, like the one that I usually use? Do I sound any different? Well, I bet I do. But is it clear? But yeah. It's almost blackout, isn't it? Oh, it's already blackout. Fudge
Yeah.
cakes. Oh, there we go. Mm-mm. Oh, there we go. You know what?
Mm-mm.
I don't know how Gypsy got unsyndicated, considering they did a lot of content with Coco, you know?
Yeah.
I'd say it's a lot more than what I've... Well, that's because it's all in content, I guess, in comparison to other gangs. I don't know. It's just something that I thought of when I saw the intro with Gypsy.
I have no idea why Gypsy got unsyndicated either.
Yeah, who knows?
I get a notion from the look in your eyes. You've built a love, but I love all the bite. Your little piece of heaven, your little piece of heaven. I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. You've built a love, but
Nope.
I love all the bite.
Not play it all.
Listen to your heart when they're calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing that you can do.
Did they not change the challenge yet? No.
Listen to your heart when they're calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing that you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. And there are voices that wanna be heard. So much to mention, but you can't find the word. The sense of magic, the beauty that's been.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me help you.
Am I able just to get a rumper?
Yeah, one rumpa. Today. Today's Monday, right?
Yep.
Yep, so that'll be 26,400. You happen to have an ID on you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Mason Jones. Alrighty, I'll be in today, and I'll go grab your keys. Gonna go hunting with it, or other activities?
Probably some houses for a bit. I don't know. Bit of everything here and there.
Okay. Alright, just give me a moment.
Yes.
It doesn't seem to hinder my communication with others. At least that's what I think. Trail. Alrighty, if you'll just follow me to the back, please. Did you want me to as well put it away, or?
Oh no, I'll drive it out. It's all good.
Alright. Alrighty, here are the keys. Fine. Well, yours. Enjoy.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Coming over. Let me help you. Hello?
Hello?
Yep.
Oh, hello.
Let me help you.
Do you have the McLaren F1?
Yes, we do, and that one goes for 1,210,000.
Oh. Yeah, I need to get up a bit of money.
Yeah, alright.
Hey,
Hello.
how much is your surfer, the van?
That one goes for 13,200.
The surfer?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I buy that, please?
Alrighty, can I have an ID, please?
Yeah.
Trick. Later. Alrighty, let me invoice you the amount, and then I'll go grab your keys.
Hi mate, how you doing?
Then why don't you need a hand at all?
Yeah mate, just
Yeah, what can I
of
help you?
the Rumpo and the
So,
burrito,
yeah.
what's the best for storage?
Let me have a quick look just to verify. I believe they're both 400 kilos. I will confirm that though.
Did you grab that?
1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
Fuck, where do I go to accept it again?
Same
Oh,
as
it's in service
Yeah, so they're both 400
FDG,
kilos.
Yeah,
invoices.
$5. Yeah.
Yeah, is he? And what are the prices of each?
Oh yeah, paid it.
Let me go grab your keys. And did you want me to put this away, or would you like to drive out with it?
I'd like to, actually I put,
I did not. Now listen. But
the burrito is how much?
alrighty, let's go.
Oh, what the
Sorry.
fuck?
It does.
Oh,
well, it
it's
is
the
a
wrong
surfer.
car.
What?
No.
You said surfer. This
Yeah, I
is a
know, but I
surfer.
thought it was the other. It must have glitched.
What are you
Fuck.
getting?
I don't know. I'll double check what it is. Hold on.
It says surfer. uh,
Alright. Do you have a driver's license on you?
Yeah mate.
Frank Walker. Alright, I'll check that invoice for 13,200.
I was supposed to get the Rumpo Trail.
the Rumpo Trail.
Fuck.
Okay, just a moment.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
No worries, I'll go get that sorted for you.
Thanks.
Sorry, mate, I'll be with you shortly.
No worries, mate.
Let me see the price difference. Dator. It's 26.
Does anyone else hear the shots or is it just me?
I'm sorry?
I hear like mad gunfire over there.
Oh yeah, that's the ammunition.
Oh,
Alright, one.
Do you not want to get both?
nah, I just wanted to get the Rumpo.
Okay, just a moment.
What's this car?
It's the Bison.
How much is that? It's pretty sweet.
Frank, just want to stand over here with me. Now, are you driving this one away today?
How
Alrighty,
much storage
so-
does this truck got?
Burrito goes with 400.
Quick clean for you.
Wait, what?
Thanks mate.
The burrito is 400 kgs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So is the Rumpo.
And the
Okay.
Rumpo. The Rumpo
Yeah,
drives
okay.
a bit better.
Okay. How much is the Rumpo? Like 28k?
So
I think?
it's supposed to be 26,400. But with the price differencing, it's gonna be 13 tur.
Yeah, my cousin bought me a ticket.
Okay.
So I'll just invoice you that, and then I'll go grab your Rumpo.
Okay, sweet.
just want to flash it up one more time for me, just making sure it's spelled. Yep. And what was your mobile phone number there, Modi?
453
Hey, Hoodie.
6625.
Get the invoice?
Too easy, I'll go get that one sorted for you.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. Paid it. Yeah, paid it.
Yep.
Tajur?
Thanks, mate.
Oh, so irritating. Hello. What is up? How are you guys? Alright, if you'll just follow me to the back. Okay. Okay, guys. He's supposed to follow me. It's Frederick.
Alright. All good. Thank you.
Yeah,
Alrighty,
that's the
let me
one.
go ahead and give you your keys. That's all yours. Go away.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh my. Why did surfer when it wasn't supposed to be a surfer?
Some people.
Considering the Run Patrol is the most popular van you can get.
Yeah, it's pretty much good for everything.
Yeah. So how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm alright.
That's alright. Doing car parts the last couple of days. Like, fuck, I really need to go by work and get some fucking quota done.
So what are we gonna do with this surfer now?
Just hold on to it or give it to someone who might want a van.
Ah, but it still needs to be paid for.
Fuck it, chuck the invoice to me, I'll pay it, and then just give it to someone who needs a van.
You sure you want to pay for the surfer?
How much is it again?
13.2, I think.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll pay for it, and then we just give it to some lucky guy. Just to
Yeah.
help out. Then of course it's paid for.
By the way, when did you change your hair?
What was it? I think Friday or Saturday night when they did the black and red, like the brothers event at Bahama Mamas. I just thought stuff it actually kind of looks good when I'm normally wearing my casual fit.
True. We're gonna leave the surfer in the showroom, or gonna?
Yeah, just put a note in the email. Just say if anyone's after a vein and they seem nice, just give them the surfer.
Or we could do it ourselves and wait for someone to come in that needs a car and just give them a surfer.
Yeah, true. Next guy that comes in, just give them the just give them that. The next person coming in looking for a Glendale, just give them a surfer.
Hey mate, wait, how many kgs does it have? I don't know.
I think 300.
The 3?
Yeah, 300. How the fuck did I know that?
Anyways, do I sound any different?
You sound a little different. Yes, I'm guessing. Obviously, a new voice box.
I'm trying out a wireless,
Yeah, it sounds fine to me.
but it sounds fine. Like, understandable, I guess. No
Yeah, it sounds
weird.
pretty fine. Hey, man.
Okay.
Hey boss, do you know anyone that will want to buy my Skyline 34?
You
Not at
could
the
check
top of
out the
my head.
used car dealerships.
Yeah, I tried and they said something's wrong with the sheets.
Oh, then I guess Twitter.
Oh, wait, did you try Valhalla or CMG?
I know
CMG.
Valhalla is currently not purchasing.
Valhalla's closed. CMG, they said they couldn't buy cars at the moment. It'll take a month or some shit.
Oh, it's probably because he doesn't have access to it. They
Ah.
might be one of the lower ranks.
Oh, so I should talk to someone higher.
Yeah, unless like they were referring to the sheets actually being broken.
Yeah, I think he was referring to it.
But if he's referring to the sheets being broken, they shouldn't be at work if it's broken for a month because they can't do sales at all.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because when I was there, they were selling cars.
Yeah, obviously the sheets aren't broken.
Okay.
Probably because they don't have the money to buy cars at the moment because of how they would have purchased all the vehicles at the auction the other day.
Oh. Okay. All right. Thank you, boss.
Oh, good. Just chuck it up on Twitter, mate.
I already did. But people post on Twitter a lot, so.
Yeah, well, make sure you also check your text messages. Sometimes you won't get notified, but someone might be interested.
All right. Thank you, boss.
All good.
But yeah, I've been asking other people's like opinions if I sound any, you know. I think I do sound lower though. That's what no.
Yeah,
I'm
you do
not.
sound a little bit
I'm-
quieter.
Yeah, I'm not as high pitched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, who was that? Someone just said yeah. The background.
That was
It
me.
was- was me.
No, that was myself. I said yeah.
Wait, what?
It was me who said yeah.
It's me.
I forgot.
What?
We were in a thing. I just forgot that I had a voice in my head.
Oh, this week's going to be interesting. So, I'm not looking forward to Vice at the moment.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Wait, what?
Do you know what I'm not looking forward to in Vice at the moment?
What?
So my sister got the flu, my mom got the flu,
Oh
my
my
dad's got the
God.
flu, and he's in hospital now.
It's.
He's fine though. It's just him getting the man flu, overreacting.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, and then I'm the only one waiting for it, and I felt pretty shit when I woke up this morning. I was like, oh fuck, I've got work tomorrow.
Oh no.
It's
Do
good.
you guys got COVID test?
Oh yeah, it's not COVID. Like Dad went and got tested because he had to go to hospital. It's influenza
Mhm.
A.
Oh,
Yeah, the bad flu.
yikes.
And it's like, oh, well, I was hanging out with him for a bit yesterday, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna get fucking the flu now.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't fucking afford that because I might have a job interview coming up in the next few days.
Oh
The second round of
no.
job interviews. And then it's like, I only have one shift this week, and it's tomorrow. But thankfully, tax return and big pay are coming through tomorrow, I'm guessing, so that'll be good.
Yeah. But yeah.
Still, at least I get grand from a tax return to bills.
But yeah, I've tried other wireless, back in the day, and they were never so great. Like, they were never great. Like, either I was so muffled, or I was cutting off, I was sounding robotic, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this sounds alright. Considering I'm quite impressed with the pricing on it.
Hmm.
It's only $30.
Oh yeah, that's alright.
I mean, compared to a $200 one, like, I don't think I'll ever spend that much.
Well, I used to normally use wireless as well. Like the headset, sorry, the ears that I've got are wireless, and there it was my voice box as well was wireless thanks to the ear. But I went and upgraded to a proper state, like a good quality, which is what I have, and it's on like a boom stand.
Oh yeah, so your voice is separate from your ears.
Yes.
I used to have that. It wasn't so great.
I mean, mine's alright. I managed to work it out.
But yeah, I think I'm satisfied with this, and I'm not planning on returning it. Like I did the last one. Why is she asking for here?
I don't know. Just maybe she's gonna come down and just hang out with people because she wants to do something. Yay! Called it.
And then but yeah, I went into the group voice with Granny and them, and they didn't. I didn't say anything at first, and I did say something, and then they didn't really notice until I asked.
Oh, yeah.
But I also heard myself through Drath, and I think I sound alright. I'm going on and on about it too. It's just I'm just really picky.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's understandable. You want to find something which works.
You whispering?
No. Well, I had a can in front of my mouth. I was about to have a sip. Then
Yeah,
again, it could just be
as-
because I'm getting tired. Because, like I said, catching the flu.
Oh yeah.
Slowly
Well,
but surely.
as long as it works, honestly. All I know
Yeah,
is
no,
my
sounds
wired
fine.
one, it makes me speak loudly.
Well, mine has the pop filter, so obviously if I go like pop, 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 then I can get it real nice and close to do an ASMR sort of thing.
Why?
Oh, g'day, I'm Wallace. I need to have a smoke break because I've been here 5 minutes and no customers said hello.
That's so funny. You did a Wallace impression. That was pretty
I
nice.
did it the entire time I was wearing the Wallace outfit. Speaking of Wallace outfit.
You still got the. Oh, you should say it again, but in the Wallace outfit. Wait. Like, okay, go.
How's it going? I'm Wallace Kahuna. I work here at PDM. Oh, hi, mate.
Hi.
Welcome to PDM.
I just want to have a look at. I don't have the money yet, but I just want to have a look at some car prices and what to save up for.
Yeah, too easy, mate. What you looking at?
Holden. Preferably Commodore SS.
SS Commodore. All right, let me have a look. We got the VESS.
Can I have a look at it? Is there a way to see it?
Yeah, just down there at the end of that little desk, mate. There's a showroom.
Oh, too easy.
That's funny.
Didn't even bat a fucking eye. My impersonation works too well. He thought I was the actual Wallace.
Well, he didn't say Wallace, but maybe if you got like, the hairstyle, and the look down, then maybe people won't be able to tell,
Do you know which category it would be in?
Imports, mate.
Import? Oh, jeez.
Everybody's like, wait a fucking second. Why does his voice change? Who's this man? Hey, mate. Guess I'll go fuck myself. here's Charlie.
Gotta put the hat details back on.
We got the ESS.
Look at it. They're way to see it.
Howdy.
How's it going, Sparky?
Ah, pretty good, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good.
That's funny.
Not a fucking eye.
Like, okay.
You're a bit dehydrated there, are you?
Speaking of Wallace outfit.
You just
My outfit's gone again.
in the Wallace out. Like,
I
So
don't
what,
have my
Barker?
glasses. Yeah, I can't see without my glasses. So. Oh well. I don't need area
Alright,
bonuses anyway. I'll
like-
just go get another outfit on.
okay, go.
How's it going? I'm Wallace Kahuna. I work here at PDM.
Wait. Like,
It is. Hi,
Go.
Tom. How's it going? I'm Wallace Kahuna. I work here at PDM. I can't hear you.
Hoarding.
that's funny. Wait, what? Giving you the stink eye, Dickizy.
Hey, right now.
Yes, now I can hear you. How you doing?
Impersonating.
Yeah, I'm alright. It's working.
Impersonating Wallace. Oh.
Hey, mate, how we going?
Yeah, not too bad. Just a bit of a show.
Yeah, too easy, mate.
How are you, Dickizy? How's the cup?
You like my
life?
impression?
I haven't been in the city in a long time. Where the fuck is the showroom?
I'm just down there at the end of the thing, just where that gentleman's coming from.
Alrighty. So, just a couple price asks.
Yeah,
How
sure.
much is the Dodge Demon?
$907,500.
900. How much?
907,500.
Wait, what do you
How
mean
much is the
cup
Holden
life
SS
over for
Redline?
6 months? Why? What happened?
440,000.
Stream's doing okay. I'm trying.
Do you have any financing options here, or you
I'm
just
trying
take
a new headset.
No, unfortunately. So we actually go through the servicing, like the invoicing options within the city. We'll chuck you an invoice, you pay it on your phone. If you don't have the money, it's obviously going to sit there, or we can remove it. But until the invoice is paid, we can't give you the product, unfortunately.
Yep. Alrighty. I'll be back for the
Yeah,
car
it's
in
mate.
a couple of days or so. Alright.
Yeah, all right, mate. Best of luck. So, Tom, how's your morning been?
Yeah, it's been alright. Most of it's been sleeping.
Really?
Yeah,
I
fair enough.
intentionally.
Hello
What do you
again,
mean
Charlie.
you intentionally breach OOC rule and got a 6 month? How does? Wait, what? How'd you?
Well, you
How'd
just
you
run
breach?
over that man.
What? Where you at?
And people in the city, I swear to God, most of them can't.
What's an OOC rule?
Miss Ashwin, how are we?
Yeah, not bad yourself.
Yeah, I'm alright. Getting sick of doing this fucking voice, hang on.
Much better.
Wait, do you got Nuckies on?
No.
Oh, great.
Oh, she does. Of course she does. She's waiting to punch a Danny in the face.
Yeah,
That's what
but
she comes to work for.
that's an illegal item, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Rod got in
God,
trouble for it
you-
yesterday by fucking baiting goddamn CIB.
It's a gray area.
Is it?
Yeah. It's illegal, but cops don't really care about them.
Yeah, because they're normally only used in self-defense or just to punch people. It's not going to kill people. It'll just knock them out. Take them off you if you use them wrong.
Can I talk to one of these real quick?
Yeah, sure, mate.
Cheers. So I was just wondering a few prices on a few cars.
Yeah, cool.
So, how much does the Bravado Business Custom go for?
The what was that, sorry?
The Bizin Custom Bravado.
The Bison.
Yeah, Bison, yeah.
363,000.
Okay, and the Primo Custom.
15,400.
Only 15,000 for the Primo Custom.
Yeah.
Do you know if that comes with hydraulics or not?
I think they might. Just one second.
Yeah, cheers.
Later.
So I'm just looking through it now because I know we had a couple of customs coming a while ago.
Yeah.
That said, let me go have a look at the showroom.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, so the Primo should come with hydraulics
So,
already on it.
Yeah, fucking oath. I'll grab one of those right now then.
Yeah, too easy. Do you have a driver's license?
Yeah. There we go, thank you.
Nice. Alright, just over here with me.
Cheers, bro.
Alright, just jump in it. I'll give her a quick clean, then just let me know how the hydraulics work.
Yeah. Which muscle is it for hydraulics nowadays?
So if you jump in, it should be your X muscle. And then you should just be able to lean back and all that stuff.
sir, do you mind putting the gun? Thank you.
Nah, it doesn't have them. I'll just chuck them on it though, it's okay.
Just try turning on the engine first. Might need to be. Press X, just to be sure. There you go.
Oh.
Is that Kanye West?
Cheers, mate. Have a good day.
Yo. Yo. Not bad. Yourself. Do you have an AMG?
AMG GT?
Yes, sir.
Sure do.
How much are those ones?
495,000.
Can I cut you a deal?
What are you thinking?
354,000, and I'll give you one pistol, 45 ACP, with 4 boxes of ammo.
Unfortunately, I'm not able to because that's actually lower by price.
Or can I buy it? Can I do a fucking like a weekly payment or?
No, unfortunately, that like.
I'll put a
someone actually asked me about that
354 payment down right now.
Oh my gosh.
354,000. No, 'cause I'm just bowling. And then buy the rest out through the week.
What do you do for money?
To be honest, I actually haven't flew in the city for a long time, but I remember someone called Rufus, if he's still in the city. I was really down bad, and I said to him I'm down bad, and he said he's feeling nice, and he gave me a meal.
Oh, that's nice.
But I've spent fucking more than half of it.
Well, I have an AMG GT that I could part with. It's max 20.
Wait.
But,
No way.
But you would have to pay me back.
Yes,
for
I
the,
actually
for the
will.
rest.
I'll give
Alright.
you my number and everything.
Alright.
If I have a phone,
Well,
I need to get a phone.
We'll work something out here. Come over
Blah,
here.
blah, blah. No way.
I mean, like, hell, I'm surprised we don't do something like that where you can work, like, you get a weekly payment come out, and if you don't, like, have the money for it, it'll just take bank in the negatives.
Only, yeah, if there was like an automatic, you know, takeout payment.
Because if people had to physically like pay it every week,
But
or
then
whatever,
that's
they
the
wouldn't do
thing,
it.
it can be abused though, because then if someone
No,
was not-
that's the
no.
thing, like, it would automatically come out of their bank, like, if they have the money to...
But like, I'm just saying it can be abused because if someone just decides to charge you a bill, and it just keeps coming out of your bank without, you know, your consent. Imagine. There has to be a lot of rulings to that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, they'd have to make their... Like, DOC would be in charge of, like, the entire process, of course. Like, they'd be the ones who get it up and running, working, and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I was about to ask if his look was Rufus inspired.
Yeah, I thought as much as well. I was like, fuck me, it's Rufus.
No,
I
it
was about to
is.
say.
Rufus is in the city anymore.
Nah, he's gone. He left.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure after 3 years, I
I
think his
can't put it in
throat
my
was a
car.
bit fucked.
Julio, do you have anything in your car at the moment?
Mine?
Yeah. I just want to put a phone in it, but I don't want it to go through my car.
Oh.
Can I get in trouble for this last name?
No, not if you don't pronounce
So,
it the way that it's spelled.
Wait, which last name?
NGA.
Ooh.
But it's pronounced
I
Gar.
made this like a long time ago, and I was new to flying into cities.
I'd probably change it if you're planning on being in
Yeah,
the city.
if
for a bit.
Yeah, I
you're
definitely will.
worried about it, then yeah. There was even a plate that had that as well, and it got in trouble.
Oh, true. Yeah. Alright, I'll give you my phone number now.
By the way, Julio, do you wanna not
Alright,
see something?
just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, ready.
I don't know what you mean by that.
892
You see those yellow lines on the floor?
Yep.
608.
Now you can't unsee it.
Oh yeah, I know about that.
892608. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. Now,
I'll
what
put
will
this
work out
phone-
here?
I'll put your phone back in the boot for you.
Yeah, cool.
There we go.
Thank you. All right, let me write out a little agreement here for us.
Perfect. Do I sign it as well?
You can. I'll give you a copy of it.
Perfect.
Oh, back. I'm just gonna go grab some of the car parts I need to work on.
Okay.
To go get a carbon fiber.
So how many Ks does this IMG have?
It's pretty new. I don't drive it normally, so it's
Any plans, Tom?
No, maybe.
meaning food in my head at the moment.
Oh.
I think they've retired. But yeah, there's lots of two people around.
Yeah.
Did you say your name was ZA?
N-E? Yep, so Z-A-N-E, last name
Alright.
G.
And what we'll do, I'll make it 550,000 total.
Perfect, yeah.
Right? And then you're paying 350 down.
Yeah. Actually, I can...
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
I've got also another 9 in cash as well, so... I could pay 30 from that. Alright, perfect. All good.
I think I'll lay off the scavenging a little bit.
Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do.
I need to build up I need to build up on my car parts, honestly. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Howdy.
What is that?
Got Gracie here.
What are you guys up to?
I just work on car parts. Just at work, and I've just got to turn the fucking fiberglass and treat it.
Hey, Dumbo? Dumbo! Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of car parts probably. So. I'll probably go scavenging later, but I didn't have no luck today with Encino. There. It just called left, or? Fucked. Fudge cakes. That's Sandy. Tom, are you on radio?
Mm-hmm.
Can you pick me up and we need to go to Sandy Fudge?
Okay, I'm on my way there now.
Actually, I'm gonna bring this truck down to get the plate changed. Uh, that helicopter. Did I pull that? Looks like they stopped some. A lot of cops. There's a lot of cops everywhere. Another one over there at Bipsy.
Yeah, I think it was something happened. It was a big police chase that went to PDM.
Doing ready.
Oh. I swear, what do people like to drive on the wrong fucking side of the road? Gonna have this down.
Yeah.
someone got it already. Recycle. Recycle. So there we go. Right, scavenged. Oh, that's the wrong spelling, but watch me. Sorry. Sin. Got it. Guess I should use this part. I mean, it is kind of like cans and metal from the sea, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. Alright, yeah, this is it. Boom. Honestly, you think we should place our Benson at the marina? At least the again. Maybe not, huh?
just leave it there.
What? Are you whispering, by the way?
Nah, I had the map right.
What did you say?
I think we should just leave them in holiday.
We would need to go back down here because my friend. Well, I'm gonna go down here anyways with the car. Did you want to do car parts? We haven't done it in a while, that's why. Whoa! Isn't that the Phantom? Yo, isn't that the Phantom?
Won't have a clue.
It's going over the fucking hill. What the fuck? Yo, guess what, guys?
What's up?
I was just driving out of Sandy after doing my plate, and guess who rolls up next to me honking their horn?
Who?
The Phantom of Route 68.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it literally rammed into me, and before I could take a look at the passenger or whatever, he started shooting off to the mountains.
Hello? Is that your shitty ass convoy here?
Oh.
Is that your car park underneath the rep?
No, I'm driving my Benson back to Toledo. But apparently the Phantom of Route 68 is roaming the streets again.
What?
Have you not heard of the Phantom of Route 68?
Nah, not yet.
So it's a muscle car. Look, I noticed this muscle car like 4 months ago when I was hunting. So it would sneak up at my hunting spot and just be at a distance, not saying anything, and you know, I would try to like confront it to see what the guy wanted, and they would just drive away. And then it did it a few more times, like 3 to 4 times within a month.
So you're being stalked?
Run, bitch! Run!
I don't know, honestly.
You're gonna get killed soon.
And then when a cousin of mine decided to be on duty, apparently she experienced the Phantom of Route 68 as well. And just now it rammed into us when we were leaving Sandy.
Someone's not liking this.
Well, the car is literally based off that very old movie. Have you not seen The Car? Where it's possessed and all that shit? And it looks just like that car.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's literally roly-polying that.
Yeah, you got a possessed car after you.
I think so, honestly.
Well, you have fun with that. I just got out of the water, man. I might fly out for a bit.
Alright, Tom, did you wanna bring a car down to use for your car part, or are we going together?
Depends, what do you want to do?
I want to do car parts for a bit. Let's see how much car parts we have. But not to collect the battery, ABS unit, the coilovers, the heavy stuff. You know? Yeah, we have so much of the coilover. And the ABS. Oh wait, I don't see any. Think. We have 40 batteries. Oh yeah, we got 23 ABS. Yeah, we're not gonna get any of those. So what car are you using? Because my Phantom is down at the Sandy airfield.
Oh, I'll probably take Cara.
Okay. Is it
Draken, are you
here?
on radio?
Yeah, it should be here.
I haven't heard Drath. The Drath?
Draken, I was saying because I just lost the keys to the fucking
Can you
find like the Mad
Oh.
Wayne Thunderhouse.
Okay. Shoot. Wait. So many people going through Polydor. I'm getting paranoid now. Anybody here?
Do you want to?
Just
Oh.
fucking send it. Why not?
Alright, yeah, do it.
Which
It's
one?
Raven.
Hello.
Oh, hey, it's good. Yeah, go
Not
those.
much. Just had a
Yep.
run-in with the Phantom of Route 68.
Which one with the rims? Which one?
Those. Go. Yeah, them. No.
Bye.
No.
Bye. I go, my friend.
Bye, Raven.
I have in here anyways. I do got some pads in. Not bring any food and water again?
I thought I had some on me.
This time if I see that phantom, whoop-pow! Be catapulted. Oops. I think I need to buy, oh no, I got some blank. Definitely him. Too far. Yep, the phantom is literally stalking me. I see him in the corner of my eye near the barn. He just
Whereabouts?
backed up. He disappeared.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm in Grapeseed right now.
Okay.
I mean, he's just, I don't know, stalking. The heck? Is that a local? Oh shit.
You still in Grapeseed?
I am. I'm near where the cougar is going to be. My next. I'm going back to the car part stuff though. But you know, if the Phantom does try to ram me, I think he's the one that's gonna be fucked. Considering I got 100% Phantom on me.
Sorry, what was that? Someone was
I said if Phantom decides to ram me, it'll be a bit difficult. He's having head issues. The heck?
I'm picking up from Firewall, so to pop up.
Okay. Give you keys. What time is it? Isn't it late? Wondering why the Phantom's up this late. He's usually around in the early hours. Is your car part here?
I had.
Are you whispering or? Oh.
What's up, normally?
Car stranger literally making a sound as if he's a cop.
Breaking road rules.
Try to mark your car part spots so I know where to go when I'm going, you know? Here?
Oh, yeah.
And being stopped by the Route 68 lol. Tom, can you drive first and do your parts?
Yeah.
Cause I need to be in my head. I'll be back. Did anything happen? Tom?
No.
Okay.
Hello?
The hero.
I'm finally testing my new car.
Nice.
Okay, highway test.
What car did you get?
McLaren F1.
Nice.
Oh my god, I'm up to 300 kilometers. Bang. Oh!
Yep.
I live. You motherfucker, I'm coming for you, Julio. You jinxed me.
Hey, it's known that those things go fast but can't handle for shit.
Oh no, I'm just handling well for me. I'm up all the way in Polito right now.
There were a lot of cops at Polito earlier. And Polar.
Probably bank job, that's the only reason they come up there.
Maybe.
Have you done your parts?
Yeah.
Yep, bank job. They left all their fucking barricades there.
Yeah, it was 100% bank job.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good to know that they don't pick up their shit.
Still.
When do they ever pick up their shit?
And they wonder why we blow their cars up. Oh, maybe I should just go and park a whole bunch of local cars in front of the PD, in front of their driveway.
Nah, because then they'll get cranked.
Oh really? So they get cranky at us for doing that, but they won't clean up their shit because we wreck our cars for it.
Yeah, because they're cops and they think they're better than everyone.
When I was in Benny's, you know what I did? I took a tow and dumped all their abandoned vehicles at the MRPD parking lot.
Holy shit, there's gonna be a new umbrella building.
Financial one?
I never even realized this. It's near fucking, some Bay City. It says, fucking, Umbrella Financial Services opening soon.
Yeah. It's been there for a while.
I never noticed.
Dude, I was the first to notice it, and then so I just took people past it to make them see it.
You reckon they'll give people loans?
That's what everyone thinks.
I'm never taking a loan from them. Fuck that. I'd rather go bankrupt.
I'm pretty sure you'd have to put something on the line, like a vehicle that's going to be worth the amount that you're drawing out. If you don't pay it back, they'll just fucking take the vehicle or whatever, or property.
Just give me a moment. I'm gonna change my ears and I'm gonna have to refly. Okay? Guys, I'm gonna change my ears.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Beautiful.
Madeline and Vanna. Let's see. So.
Yeah, when I blow up.
Please don't. 90, 100. Hello? Hello? Sound low. Are you whispering?
No, I had the mic away.
Oh, that's why. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
What's up, Mr. Raven Noxia?
I'm good. Just being stalked by a phantom, but all's good.
Hang me. I'll come and say that.
It's fine. He's just being a stalker.
I'll snip it in the butt.
Yeah, my AP is gonna nip it in the butt.
I'm gonna follow it and just stalk it. The stalker becomes the stalker.
Also, Drath.
Yeah?
I was literally working and said, you have been removed from the Mad Wayne Thunder house. I was like, bruh, and then it's all because fucking Draken said everyone left the house, but I'm still fucking there!
Wait, what happened?
Oh, Draken said everyone had left the house and moved into a new place, but obviously he forgot that I was still there.
So, who owns the house now?
They're supposed to be putting it up for auction.
Yeah, I know, but I still had all my cars and shit there. So now I've got to fucking tow everything. And the one car which has all my car parts can't be towed.
Oh my god.
Well, I think Ruby should still be in city. Just ask her if you can be added back so you can pull that out.
No, or you could ask her to help you out.
Yeah, probably will.
Or, what, so did you just lose keys to the house, did ya?
Yeah, they took my keys away.
Ah, so it would have been Ruby then. She's the only one in city right now. And Dave's.
Well, I messaged her saying what was happening. It's like, yeah, apparently Draken said everyone moved out, and I was like, I was still there. once I get all the remaining car parts, like the 2 carbon fiber and scrap metal, I am just going to do some hunting.
Me and Tom are doing car parts right now.
Are you guys looking for anything in particular?
Not really.
It's gonna be across the road, but most of ours.
Okay. You know me, I'm just a collector.
Yeah, that's fair.
A lot of cops in Sandy.
I know, they came from Polito.
So where's this so-called Phantom?
No idea, he's just been random places. The last time I saw him was when I was in Grapeseed. He was hiding next to a barn. But I can see his red headlights.
Yeah, if
So,
you see
Julio, do you sound normal now?
Yeah, you sound fine.
But the other one was
You
fine
using
as
your new
well.
headset?
No.
Why not? Why are you not using it?
I was, just a few minutes ago. Did it not sound like the other one earlier?
Oh, I wasn't in... Wait, we were talking about this morning, or...?
I was on radio.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Really?
You sounded exactly the same.
Well, yeah, I was listening to myself through my broadcast, and it really didn't seem so bad. Like, just sounded a little lower, like, you know, instead of high pitch, but it sounded fine.
Yeah, Phantom. Let me stalk you.
I don't know if you can catch it.
I'm in a McLaren F1. I'm gonna catch him. But to be frank, I'm not gonna ram him. I'm just gonna follow him.
You're just gonna, yeah, I think it'll be funny if you just chase him around. You'll have something to do other than stalk me, yeah?
When he stops, I stop and just be like, rum.
Dad.
I should get that theme song, and just play that the whole way part behind him.
But yeah, it's good that I sound the same then, if it sounded the same to you. That means my cheap-ass headset, is worth.
Oh, hi, Dre.
I'm my first prey to stalk. Did I do that?
No, some blew up. I'm getting the fuck out of here just to...
Apparently, Shakers are doing something down south, I guess. There's a post.
I'm still gonna follow you, Julio.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just doing car parts.
No, I'm stalking you.
You're not doing a good job because I literally ran up to you and said, what the fuck you doing?
Oh, I'm just following you. This didn't say I was gonna be tailing far behind. Till the Phantom comes up and Raven says it's up, I'll come stalk him next.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a bit.
Don't pay for my damages, motherfucker, or I'm gonna pop your tires.
I went over your car. I wouldn't have done that much.
Did 1 damage.
Whoa, I nearly ran into a gas tank.
Yeah, I would have loved to see that.
I would not. This has got all my shit in it.
Oh, then it gets damaged and you gotta wait for it to get voided. Ah.
Maybe experience high tide. Oh.
Do you have a part in a specific area, Tom?
Yeah. It's marked.
All the way back.
I was about to mark it.
Here.
I'm gonna head back to the city and go and pick up Amika.
Okay.
All good.
So.
I'm gonna go scare her with this.
What?
I'm gonna drive really, really fast on the highway.
I will look for your burning, crash site on my way back.
Oh, I've got a good saw. Save me
Yes,
from,
nearby.
save my wife from the burning wreckage, will you, saw?
No, it'd be you who's in the burning wreckage, because you know.
Oh no, she's getting in the car with me.
I'm saying you're not going to make it to her before you explode.
Oh, yeah. I'll take that as a challenge.
Good.
Well, there goes my car.
Did you go up?
No, it's basically 5% health because some fucking truck decides to fly out in front of me like out of nowhere. Oof.
Wasn't me.
How dare you, Raven? How dare you drive a big ass truck and hit me?
It wasn't me. If it wasn't pink.
Pit maneuver.
It was the Ghost Phantom. Nah, it was just like one of them big
I
delivery
didn't
trucks with a
notice
big
that
box
they
on the back.
changed LSC's Route 68.
Yeah, they did it a
Changed-
little while ago.
Yeah, they changed it
I
to
didn't
look like the
notice.
no pixels one.
Yeah.
Hey, hell they are. Can I get a lift to come get a repair kit?
Near flywheels, I'll just buy one off them and I'll come down. Just chuck us a GPS.
Not even that far past the prison. Sent you a DPS.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Tom? Can you continue with car parts for a bit? I'll be back. I just need to take a little break. When I come back, I'll radio it into you when I'm back. Okay? Ghosts. Are you okay? Hello.
Oh, I was just seeing how much the 2004 STI was. Hello.
The
Can you hear me?
WRX.
Yeah, the WRX.
So we got one that's max but no armor, going for 328,000.
Alright, better. Alright, I'll get that money then.
Problem.
Alright, thank you so much.
You have a good one. He has a pink blade. Oh god. Is that it? Nobody else coming over? Thursday. What am I? Yeah, there is. Someone's here. Or not. Yep. Or not. You need help with something?
Yeah, I need to sell this car.
Valhalla's not buying any cars at the moment.
I waited like 2 hours of CMG and Valhalla, no one's buying. Why is no one buying? Is it like a reason?
You'd have to ask management. We were told not to buy vehicles.
Fuck, alright, all good. Thanks.
I knew it was buying. Like, oh my god. Came in for nothing. I'm up here.
What's going on back?
Hey, were you the one that put on Twitter to come here, or was that some random?
Well, someone was asking for a VAL worker, and that's why I put in the ad that we're
I put
open.
on Twitter selling Max Money, and someone said Valhalla Motors open.
Yeah, I tagged you because apparently you
I can't
said.
even hear you, mate. Actually, can't hear you. Fuck.
Oh,
Alright, try to talk now.
hello.
I still can't hear you. Fuck.
Oh. Hey, dude. How did you get a purple name? But it looks different in. Okay, I'm gonna head out. Go back on Raven. I'm back. What was that?
I said, welcome back.
Just up for later. I'll be there in a sec.
Okay. Trying to get a job for Flywheels, yeah? Not bad. Yeah, a job at Flywheels is pretty good. Helicopter. Oh, that Paula.
Flywheels.
I might actually have one.
Alright, can I have a repair, please?
I just. Hello, repair.
Because I don't really do it, but I got a buddy that does it a ton, so I could even get it off him and then fucking do that. One sec.
Oh, Ace.
Who do you think it was?
It's been a while.
Yeah, what's up?
Sorry, that last
Good,
up again,
yeah?
806, and then what was it? I was putting your name in.
What have you been up to?
Oh, fuck all.
Yeah?
Say 0328.
Yeah, mucking around and shit.
Yeah.
See.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just
sweet,
waiting
yeah,
for Tom to get down
I
here
remember
so
my
I
buddy
can
soon,
continue
so I'll see if
car
I can get hold of
plans.
him and then I'll message him.
Fair enough.
I need to invoice you for your.
And then I'm being stalked by the Phantom of Route 68 as well.
Jesus.
Have you been hunting? By any chance?
She's driving.
Hi.
Yo. Fuck.
Need a repair? Alrighty. Gonna invoice you the amount. Okay.
They might. It might be around a little bit later.
Was repairs always 4,500?
What was that?
Was repairs always 4,500?
Yeah, that's what DOC had wanted. It's been a year.
At Flywheels.
Yeah, sometimes they have these promos that go on, but it really depends on management.
That's cool.
Alright, There you go.
Thank you.
Put on. So I need repair.
Yeah, yes, please.
Alrighty. Custard slice.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll actually check that out then. I was gonna move my buddy, but I'll probably use you guys more often than anyone else. You guys seem to be my top buddy, so.
That's alright. But yeah, you can ask any mechanic for like a patch kit or two. And then it's always a good idea, especially when you're out and about, truly out or whatever the fuck you're doing.
So what happened?
What's up?
What happened? Why did you go smoking the spad?
You know, get your ass going before you can
Came off my bike, you know.
get a full proper repair.
Sure you haven't been smoking and just dropped into the engine?
Yeah, I don't smoke. Why do I look like I smoke?
It's pretty okay, Pay. As
I know, I just
third?
don't smoke, you know. Like, not really into
Oh,
it. You know?
Okay, well your actions kind of speak otherwise.
Yeah, just not really into smoking.
You must be stressing then.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm stressed. Alright, I need to get out of here. Fuck.
Alrighty, bye. Oh, there's my ride. Bye, Lacey.
Where are you at?
I'm here. Oh, so the next one for me is, well, up here. Are you still doing car parts with you?
Yeah, I still am.
What car are you riding in?
What was that, sorry?
What car are you riding in?
Ford Raptor.
I think that's what I've been seeing around. Is it black?
Nah, mine's blue.
Oh, is it a dark blue or a bright blue?
Yeah, darker blue.
Huh?
I'm just doing parts of the Sandy at the moment.
So. Looks like I'm not the only one, going around in a Phantom. Hello.
Hello. Yep, back on one hood.
Ooh, fiberglass.
I got those, need 2 carbon fibers in there.
Nice. Oh! So the followers stay on Saturday. He's drug dealing? There's drug dealing in Sandy now? Is that why people have been going around? Wait, is yours a Polito? Okay, after my mission, I'm gonna go ahead and get another mission and see if mine's Polito too.
Or even you might want to move.
Ah!
I told you might want to move.
You're right. Thanks for flipping me car.
Oh, I got my car jacked from the Phantom, so I was like, fuck you, Julio!
I told you to move. I didn't even bump.
I'm bleeding so. Oh!
Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you against that. I didn't even see the tiny. I didn't see the bar.
Oh, I'm critical right now.
Oh, I don't have any fucking drinks. I was gonna say they're in my fucking 458. One of these.
Oh, I need to go to the hospital. Mom's right there in the corner too.
fucking Polito one. Sick of going all the way out to fucking Polito.
Oh baby, Polito.
Anyways, we're gonna go to the hospital first. Look, you always need $500.
What? Hey, $500? What?
We're gonna go see a doctor, you know?
Well, you were the one who decided, yeah, let's stand on top of Julio's car as he's
Yeah, well,
pulling in.
I
I didn't
didn't
see the
know.
bar there!
How can you not see the bar?
My eyes aren't that good, and I didn't see the bar until you tapped it. Be glad I wasn't going full speed and you ended up in the back of the fucking, like, in the tray of the Raptor.
Hmm.
Just, this is a kidnapping, not me.
Boys, though. We're gonna go through Grapeseed and then Polito. Or, actually Polito first. You mind driving? Wait a minute, can you go to, you mind going to Mirror Park? I'm gonna go, we'll go there to pick up some of the, some material, like some hunting material, so I can process well, and then we'll switch, driving when we need to get our own car parts, yeah?
Can't process what driving.
We can process in the seat.
Did they change it?
Yeah, they changed it back. It was a long time ago. This ranger keeps going around.
Really like to go hunting.
He was around Sandy area though.
Yeah, people can hunt all the way from, like, Sandy up to Polito.
I once saw him at the water's edge for some reason.
You might have been hunting animals on the edge of the water.
Yeah, or policing people that are fishing.
If they're telling people off for fishing, you'd be like, fuck off, I'm fishing.
That would be funny though.
Wait, they're doing what now?
No, I was just saying, what if they're policing people for fishing?
I'm pretty sure most people fishing probably either don't have a gun, or they'll have a gun if someone even walks up to them and tells them to stop fishing, they'll just cap them in the head and just go back to fishing like nothing happened.
No, I'll just use them as fish bait, cut their fingers off and be like, hey man, I'm gonna use your fingers as fish bait.
Level 10 bait.
Yeah, level 10, human flesh, level 10.
fine. Oh my god. Hey, Andes. I'm good. The fire. But,
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I said, pull the fucker or I'll blow your tires out.
Never! Surprise, bitch! You can't stop me!
So on the way to Toledo, can we stop by the hunting stuff?
That was wicked, you actually helped me stabilize!
Huh? Sorry, who is being loud? What was that?
Uh-oh.
I don't think it's gonna make it at that momentum. gosh.
Do it, you fucking pussy.
What are you guys doing?
I was pitting Julio with my McLaren F1.
Fuck! Your car's
no,
red.
No, fuck you. I'm a Chevy Bold next time.
No. You keep threatening to shave my beard and you haven't ever done it.
Did you have to remind him?
Yeah, well, he always says it, but he never does it. He's never a man of his word.
Sounds like you really want him to do it, though.
If he wants me to do it, I'll put him in
don't touch my
handcuffs.
beard.
Oh, I'm gonna shave your beard off too. Should I change his hair color and his hair and then shave his beard as well?
It's up to you.
I've just been told that a very certain Ronald McDonald look will look very nice.
How about you fuck off?
I'm gonna find you, I'm getting a Ronald McDonald look.
How about you get McFucked?
You get McFucked McDonald's.
I'm not loving it.
Don't worry, I'll give you a rainbow hair.
Oh, McDonald's.
Flat broke tomorrow. I can't afford anything. My parents are actually shouting me back to smoke. I have to buy back from.
What a funny coincidence. I could literally just go for a drive and go and get McDonald's. It's only like 45 minutes away.
Bruh.
It's like my mum likes to call it McChuck.
It's McFuck.
That's called McChuck for her.
Are you seeing this on the broadcast, by the way? Draw. Forty times. Okay, shares. What do you think of that, anyways? Tom?
Who goes to someone's channel and just advertise without saying?
I mean, all I can say is he should ask the opinion of people that are helping with said server, I believe. Because the opinion of others from a different server, I don't think that's... I don't know. Anyways, let's see if there's anything else on... There we go.
Experienced outdoorsmen packed up as two young kids and headed out on June 21st, 2018. An experienced outdoorsman packed up as two young kids and they headed out to this beautiful park in Southern California for a fun-filled summer weekend of hiking, camping, and adventure. Little did they know there was an evil presence lurking in that park. But before we get into that story, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you've come to the right place because that's all we do, and we upload once a week. So, if that's of interest to you, when the like button is at work, release a horde of angry emus into their house. Also, please subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly uploads. Okay, let's get into today's story. On the morning of Sunday, June 17th, 2018, 35-year-old Tristan Baudet pulled his phone out of his pocket to check the weather forecast for Orange County, California. Orange County is this beautiful suburb located right between Los Angeles and San Diego. And this beautiful suburb is where Tristan and his wife, 36-year-old Erica Wu, and their two young daughters, aged 2 and 4, called home. And on this day, which was Father's Day, Tristan had gotten up early to check the weather to make sure it was going to be clear that day because he really wanted to take his family out for a fun beach day to celebrate his holiday. And he was in luck because when his app loaded, it showed that Orange County was going to be beautiful and clear all day. Although, even if the weather had come back as rainy and horrible and cold, Tristan was the kind of person who still would have wanted to go to the beach. Because for Tristan, anything outdoors was really awesome. That was his happy place, being out in nature. Whether it was going to the beach or going hiking or camping or just throwing a frisbee around outside, he didn't care. If he was outside, he was good with it. And even though his daughters were still very young, they both already had totally fallen in love with nature just like their dad had, which made Tristan just so happy because now he had these two little sidekicks that would go with him on all of his outdoor adventures. As for Tristan's wife, Erica, she did love the outdoors, but maybe not as much as Tristan did. But that was okay with Tristan because all he would do is make little adjustments to his adventures to make it more bearable for Erica. Like whenever they went camping, Tristan would totally rough it in a tent right on the ground. but he would bring along a big full-size blow-up mattress for his wife. And this was something that Erica just adored about Tristan. Not that he literally waited on her hand and foot, but rather that Tristan just kind of went with the flow. If his wife wanted a blow-up mattress, that was fine. You know, it didn't matter to him. That was just who he was. He didn't judge people. He was at peace with the world. And in fact, it was that character trait that had originally attracted Erica to Tristan. Erica had met Tristan back in high school when some mutual friends had set them up. Tristan didn't have a date to a dance at his school, and so the friends were kind of like, Erica, go with him. And so Erica would agree to go. And on the night, she actually met Tristan for the first time. She's laying eyes on him for the first time. He was a sight to behold. The summer prior, he had sprouted up like 4 inches or so. So he's super tall, but his body hadn't quite filled out yet. So he's super lanky looking, and he was totally overdressed for this dance. He had on this full tuxedo, and he was not remotely self-conscious. He was only psyched to have a date to this dance. And during this dance, Tristan would just totally rock that tuxedo in all of his gangly glory, as if this tuxedo was made for him. And he would really try hard to make sure that Erica had a good time with him, and she totally did. And so after this dance was over, the pair was inseparable. Erica would go on to study at Stanford and would become an OBGYN doctor. As for Tristan, he would become this wildly successful, widely published scientist with a patent related to vaccine delivery. However, in typical Tristan fashion, he didn't care at all about his resume. It didn't matter that it was completely stacked. I mean, on paper, this guy was just unbelievable. But Tristan never changed his personality. He never changed anything about himself. In fact, his scientist colleagues, who adored him, they used to think it was hysterical that this brilliant chemist who was on the cutting edge of various cancer treatments and all this crazy research, that guy was actually this big mellow type person who wandered around the lab and started most of his sentences with, "Dude." By early afternoon on that Father's Day in 2018, Erica and Tristan and their 2 little girls had made their way to a local beach, and Erica had found herself sitting in a beach chair reading a book, and Tristan and the girls had set up a sunshade right down where the water broke, and they were digging in the sand. And so over the course of that afternoon, Erica, she's reading her book, and periodically she would look up and she would see Tristan and the girls digging in the sand or making sand castles. And then at some point, Tristan and the girls, they would get up and abandon their dig site, and they would run into the water, and then they would run back to shore right as the waves were breaking, trying to kind of escape the waves. And the 2 little girls thought this was so much fun, and they were laughing hysterically and screeching with excitement as the waves crashed at their ankles. These are tiny little waves. And at some point, Erica, she's looking up watching this, and she sees her 2 little girls having a blast, and she sees her husband flash her this big grin because he knows this is totally funny. And at that moment, Erica suddenly felt herself feel something that she didn't always feel these days, and that was just contentedness, happiness. Tristan, because he was this totally laid-back guy, he was able to just kind of enjoy life as it came to him.
Huh?
But Erica, she couldn't do that. She was a...
Okay. Okay. I'm about to knock out.
Yeah.
Constant worrier, and that was largely because when she was just 8 years old, she lost her father, and it was this totally traumatic experience that really upset her childhood. It was just devastating for the family. And so ever since then, she had developed this very real paranoia that no matter how good her life was, that at any second it was going to be ruined by something horrible happening to her. But as she sat in this chair, watching her husband smiling at her and seeing her kids playing with him, it was just this perfect moment. And so Erica would put the book down and she would get up and run into the surf to be with her family. Little did she know, something horrible was about to happen. 4 days later, on June 21st, Erica was home studying for this big medical exam she was scheduled to take the next day. But at the house with her was her husband and her 2 little girls. And so the house was totally chaotic and loud, and it was obvious to Tristan as he looked over at his wife that she was really struggling to focus. And Tristan also knew that they were a week away from moving. They were moving to San Francisco. They had just put a deposit down on a house. They had some family up there, so it was a smart move to make. But they still had a lot to do for this move. And so Tristan's looking at his wife, knowing that, the stress levels have got to be through the roof for her. And so Tristan decided he would just take the girls and head out for the weekend to make sure Erica had the time and space she needed to prepare for this test, and also just maybe to be alone and have some peace and quiet. And so Tristan made a couple of phone calls, and then after he was done, he talked to Erica, and he told her that he had just made reservations at this campsite up in Malibu, California. Malibu is another beautiful Southern California town located about an hour and a half north of Orange County. It's where a lot of celebrities live. It's a very rich part of California. And he tells Erica that he had made reservations in this campground that's out there, and that he had called his brother-in-law named Scott, who had 2 young kids himself, ages 3 and 5, and they were all going to go there together and spend the weekend at this campsite. Now, Erica was very thankful for her husband for being willing to do this, because she did need the time and space to study, but she immediately was just concerned about it because, Tristan, he would take the girls and go out on all sorts of adventures all the time, but he had never gone camping overnight without her there, and so her reaction was to worry about it. But Tristan, who knew his wife very well, told her, "Don't worry, I will take great care of the kids. It's a place that's totally public. It's an amazing campground. There's loads of people around. It's totally safe." And so eventually Erica was convinced, and so Tristan began packing the car with all the camping supplies and the kids' toys and the kids' bikes. And as he's doing that, and the girls are really excited about this camping trip, Erica still found herself thinking, I hope they cancel this trip, because she just couldn't help feeling like something bad was about to happen to them. But Tristan did not cancel the trip, and after the car was all packed and the girls had been tucked into their car seats in the back seat, Tristan kissed Erica goodbye and said he would see her in a couple of days, and good luck on your test tomorrow. And with that, Tristan hopped into the car, he backed out of the driveway, and Erica watched as he pulled up the road and headed north towards Malibu. After studying well into the night, Erica finally went to sleep, and then the next morning she got up early because she was nervous about the test, she was anxious about her husband and her kids, and so she's up early and she's getting ready, and as she's getting ready, she hears a loud knock on the front door. She looks at her clock and she sees it's 6:45 in the morning, and there was no reason for anybody to be knocking on her door that early in the morning, maybe unless it was Tristan, but he wouldn't be knocking on the door, he'd just be coming inside. And so apprehensively, she walked out of her room and went to inspect her house, and then she opened the front door.
Thanks for the raid and the host.
She knew something was wrong.
Who's watching me?
Oh shoot. Wait. Hello. Go ahead and copy SO and see what embarrassing. Shoot. Why did I? Great, thanks. I'm so drowsy already. There we go. Now let's see what embarrassing clip you got.
I just got one request.
Oh, this one.
I want to go first, so I don't have to see none of the brothers drop.
Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I remember that one. Yikes. Yikes, Saru. What happened? I wasn't listening to the
This
rest.
video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Every day, I spend hours and hours poring over every little detail of one tragedy after the next to find my next topic. And then once I've settled on a topic, I often get so connected to the victim or victims in the story. I see my mom, I see my wife, I see my kids in these people, and it's just devastating by the time I'm actually done with the story. But telling these people's stories is very important to me. And so I knew if I was going to do this long term, I needed to prioritize my mental health. And so in 2020, I sought out a therapist on a highly reviewed online therapy platform called BetterHelp to try to help me handle the darkness of the type of content that I make. And I can tell you, I was not disappointed. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists that are trained to listen and help you. BetterHelp allows you to talk to your therapist in a private online environment at your convenience. All you have to do is fill out their questionnaire that helps assess your specific needs, and then within 48 hours, you're paired with your therapist. Then you simply schedule a secure video or phone session when you're ready. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages with your therapist, and all of it is kept confidential. And at any time, if you want to change your therapist, it's easy to do so, and it comes at no cost. So if you're dealing with darkness in your life, I highly suggest BetterHelp. Join the 2 million plus who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. That's BetterHelp.com. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Mr. Bond. It's also linked below in the description. Erica would later reflect on this moment when she opened the door, and even though it didn't make sense and it was irrational, she would sometimes think to herself, what if I had just never opened the door? Would this nightmare have really happened? But Erica did open the door, and standing out there was her sister-in-law, Priscilla, who was there unannounced. She lived an hour and a half away, and she looked very frazzled and upset, and she would give Erica absolutely heartbreaking news. News that was so earth-shattering that Erica literally couldn't comprehend it. Like, this cannot be true. There literally has to be a mistake. But there was no mistake. Erica would not take her medical exam that day. Instead, she would hop into the car with Priscilla and they would drive to Malibu. The day before, Tristan and his two little girls, after driving for about an hour and a half, arrived in Malibu at the entrance to the Malibu Creek State Park. Now, when most people think of Malibu, they just think of the beautiful properties lining the beach. They think of celebrities, rich people, and exclusivity. And that's all true, but what a lot of people don't know about Malibu is that just outside of the kind of main Malibu area is this totally wild area, this very rugged terrain, all these canyons, all these heavily forested areas. It all kind of butts up against the outside of Malibu. And in this totally rugged area is where the Malibu Creek State Park is. So Tristan and Scott, they arrive at the gates of this park that leads into this wilderness, and they check in with the park rangers up front, and they are directed to their respective campsites that they had reserved. They had reserved 2 sites right next to each other. And all a campsite is, usually, is just a square little plot of land with nothing in it, and it's a place where you put your tent on, and sometimes there's a fire pit inside of it. It's really sparse. And so Tristan and Scott, they thank the park ranger, they drive all the way across the campgrounds, they get to their designated spots, and right away Tristan's like, these are just not very good campsites. They were located right near the porta potties, so it kind of smelled bad, and there was lots of foot traffic right in front of their sites, and their site was kind of at a tilt too, so just overall it was not ideal. And so Tristan said this to Scott, and Scott decided he would just go talk to the park rangers again and see if they could change their campsites. And so he went to the front, talks to the park ranger, and they say, no problem, there's actually 2 open campsites on the other side of the park, we'll just swap your reservation. And so Tristan and Scott and the kids, they make their way to these other 2 campsites, and these are perfect. They're kind of tucked up at the base of this huge canyon. There are no porta potties nearby, so no foot traffic, it's very private, and the land was totally flat. And so the men are totally happy with this, and they start getting their stuff out of their vehicles and setting up their tents, and the kids are running around playing and riding their little bikes around. And then after their campsites were mostly set up, Scott and Tristan made a fire in the fire pit that was located roughly between where the 2 tents had been set up. And so Scott was sleeping with his 2 sons in his tent, and Tristan would be sleeping with his 2 girls in his tent. And so they get this big fire going, and then all the kids and the adults, they sit around the fire, and they start roasting hot dogs and making s'mores, which is marshmallow chocolate and graham cracker, and the dads are telling funny jokes and spooky stories too. And before long, the kids are just totally exhausted, and so Scott and Tristan both take their kids and put them to bed inside of their tents. And then after the kids are tucked in, the 2 men come back to the fire, and Tristan, who had packed pre-made cocktails, he pulls those out and he shares one with Scott, and then the 2 men just enjoyed each other's company, you know, sat around the campfire, chatted for a while. It was mostly Tristan talking about his upcoming move to San Francisco, but Scott was happy to just listen. And then at some point, the 2 men were just totally exhausted, and they decided it was time for them to go to bed. And so they put out the fire. Scott would hug Tristan and tell him that he loved him, and then the 2 men would leave the campfire and go to their respective tents. As Scott climbed into his tent with his 2 sons, he turned and looked out the open flap of his tent across the fire pit towards Tristan's tent. And he saw Tristan climb into the tent with his girls. And so after he sees Tristan get into his tent, Scott zips up his own tent, and he lies down, and within 10 or 15 minutes, Scott is fast asleep. Just before sunrise the next day, so around 4:45 a.m., Scott suddenly woke up. He thought he heard a loud sound, but he couldn't place the sound, and so he's just laying there. It's still dark outside, and as he's kind of getting his bearings, he realizes one of Tristan's daughters is crying in her tent. Now, this was not cause for alarm necessarily, because Scott just thought, you know, whatever she was upset about, Tristan would certainly calm her down any minute, and she'd be okay. But as Scott was laying there with his 2 sons sleeping right next to him, Tristan's daughter just continued to cry. Now, Tristan was a famously heavy sleeper, and so Scott was thinking, okay, you know, he just must not be awake, and so that's why he's not able to comfort his daughter. And so Scott would carefully get up, he'd unzip his tent, you know, he'd be careful not to step on his sons. He went outside, and outside it's cold, it's dark, he cannot see inside of Tristan's tent. There's no windows on it, and so he just walks over, and by the time he gets to the tent, he can hear clear as day Tristan's daughter is still crying. And so Scott kind of loudly but still whispering says, "Hey, Tristan, wake up." But Tristan doesn't wake up. And so with Tristan's daughter still crying right on the other side of the nylon of this tent, Scott decides to just open the tent up and look inside. And so he walks around to the front of the tent, he unzips the tent, and he looks inside. Now, it's too dark, he can't really tell what he's looking at, but even with the minimal light, he could tell that Tristan was clearly still sleeping right in the middle of the tent. And positioned on either side of him was his 2-year-old daughter and his 4-year-old daughter. And from the looks of it, the 2-year-old was crying, and the 4-year-old, who was also whimpering, was doing her best to comfort the 2-year-old. And so Scott's looking in, wondering what's going on, when the 2 little girls, they turn and look up at Scott, and when they see him, they just start saying, wet, wet, wet. Now, Scott doesn't know what they're talking about. He's starting to get a little bit flustered because he thinks something's wrong, and so he reaches in and just starts shaking Tristan, saying, hey, wake up! But as soon as he did that, he could tell Tristan's not sleeping. Tristan is dead, and his 2 little girls are sitting in a pool of his blood. Right before Scott had woken up, someone who was standing near the campsite had fired a gun several times, and one of their bullets went into Tristan's tent and struck him right in the head as he slept next to his daughters. Roughly 2 hours after Tristan was killed, Priscilla showed up on Tristan's doorstep to tell his wife, Erica, what happened, that her little girls were about to grow up without a father, just like she did. This news absolutely destroyed Erica. A 42-year-old man named Anthony Rauda would be arrested and charged with Tristan's murder. Rauda had a long criminal history, and at the time of Tristan's murder, he was living illegally in this park up in the canyon nearby, and when he was arrested, he was in possession of a gun that was ballistically linked to the bullet that killed Tristan. His trial is still ongoing because Rauda keeps firing his defense attorneys, which delays the trial. While Rauda has said he's innocent, he didn't do this, his behavior in court so far has not made him look any more innocent. He has been so violent and erratic during the initial court proceedings that when he goes into court, they have to strap his wrists and his legs into a chair and put what's called a spit hood over his head, which prevents him from spitting on people and biting people. Assuming he was the shooter, that he was responsible for shooting Tristan, which most people believe he was, and there really is an enormous amount of evidence that supports this, but again, his trial is still ongoing. But if we assume he was the shooter, the theory is it was completely random. He did not know Tristan. He basically just fired his gun either intentionally into the tent or recklessly, and he just happened to fire into the tent. But either way, one of his bullets struck Tristan in the head and killed him, meaning Tristan was literally just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And if this case wasn't heartbreaking enough, one more distressing detail is that this shooting was not the first shooting in or around this campground. In the year leading up to Tristan's death, there were an astounding 6 other shootings, 2 of which happened literally in the campground right where Tristan was killed. Now, none of these other shootings were fatal, but in all 6 cases, the shooter or shooters were never caught, and the Malibu police just kind of didn't investigate. It wasn't until Tristan got shot and killed in this campground that the stories of all these other shootings that never got solved came out, and people are looking on a map saying, wait a minute, there's all these shootings unsolved with a rogue shooter or shooters out and about right here, right over this campground, and we haven't shut down the campground, and we haven't told the public that there's potentially a uncaught shooter roaming around this campground? Why is that? Now, the answers to those questions we don't know now, but they will likely come out during Anthony Rauda's trial, where he's being charged not only with killing Tristan, but also for all of those other shootings. In the meantime, Erica has filed a $90 million lawsuit against several agencies, saying that her husband had no idea there was this threat of an uncaught shooter at that campground, and had authorities put any sort of warning up, Tristan never would have taken his kids inside of that park, and he would be alive today. Her lawsuit is still ongoing. After watching our videos, people often approach me and ask, how can I help victims and their families? Well, now we have a great answer for you. The Mr. Ballin Foundation. The Mr. Ballin Foundation is a registered 501c3 nonprofit that makes it as easy as possible for you to join me, my family, my team in supporting those whose lives have been most impacted by violent and heinous crime. We have already given $150,000 to victims and their families, including a $25,000 donation made in Tristan Baudet's name to the Experience Camps, which is a program for children who have lost a parent or both parents. Monthly donors to the Mr. Ballin Foundation Honor Them Society receive free gifts and exclusive invites to special live events. But the real reward is helping to create a new ending for victims of violent crime. Go to MrBallin.Foundation and click on Get Involved to join the Honor Them Society today. If you got something out of today's episode, remember we also have a podcast called the Mr. Ballin Podcast that puts out weekly content, including brand new, never before heard stories that are podcast exclusives on Monday mornings. Again, it's just called the Mr. Ballin Podcast, and you can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Google, anywhere you find your podcasts, you can find this one. We also have 2 additional
Hey Julio.
Yeah, what's up?
Is your cousin Victor gonna be working later?
I'll probably get him in shortly because I've got fuck all to do at the moment.
Can I inquire maybe for a certain piece of information?
Depends if he can legally give it or not.
Oh, he maybe.
Hey, guys, wait till, you know.
You guys might not want to be talking about that stuff later, you know.
What do you mean?
I got 32 flies hovering around.
Whose flies? Are they a bird's flies? As a raven?
I reckon.
Well, do I even have Victor's number? I thought didn't he give it to me?
Oh, someone has the plate taxi.
Oh, looks like I found a new spot. Mika, where are you?
Over by this one, dear.
I just had a cougar approaching you.
Are we stuck? You back up? Are we really stuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks dangerous. Oh. Oh. What'd you do, Tom? Ah, there we go. You serious? Oh.
Oh, I think I've just spotted more deer on the other side of the road. Still here, Julio?
I'm surprised nobody else is streaming. Hmm. Anyways.
Oh, you already in the middle?
We'll go ahead and raid Broken AU. He's playing a bit of birthday stream with, I think this is Taco, yeah. We'll go ahead and raid him. I like Broken AU. He's really cool. He was a former FDG player until he moved. Till next time guys, thanks for tuning in.